All right, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday, everyone who's watching and tuning in. I haven't been streaming in a long time, but I'm slowly getting back into it. So I don't know if I'm gonna be doing this every day, but today I feel good. So we're just gonna watch price action. If we see anything good, we'll take it. Last week was pretty crazy. We had a pretty crazy drastic move down. So I'm not really expecting too much this week. Also, we also have barely any like high impact news this week. So I'm assuming this week is just gonna not be the most interesting as far as like movement with price action, but we'll see. At 8:30 we did have Trump speak, which caused London High to be swept and pushed to the downside. NQ just left these equal lows. ES it didn't take London High. It left um it left what you call it equal highs. So interesting to see that. We are in discount. Bell open in 10 minutes. So we'll see what happens after bell opens and what we want to go for. Oh, wow. This is what happened last Thursday and Friday for NFP to close it off. This drastic move down. This is a 1,000 point drop in 2 days. So we haven't seen that type movement since tariffs. I don't think. Besides this, what happened with the June? Yeah. So yeah, I'm just being cautious in these markets. If I do trade, it will be low size unless I'm on a prop firm account. We do have news at 10 a.m. I want to see these lows get taken out. We have a lot of equal lows stacked right here. Now we did take out a lot of lows on the way, but I feel like that was just it left these lows so price can come back, retrace, immediate rebalance into the daily fair value gap to then push lower. That's what I would want to see ideally, but I'm not forcing the market to do anything. So whatever happens, happens. We're just reacting to price. But you'll see. I have these levels marked out anyway. We have one, two, three. We got three lows on a daily chart. So that's a higher time frame bias for me personally. Sell side was just sweep. 4 minutes until open. We'll see what reaction we get from there. We have minor buy side all right here, stacked highs, and also this fair value gap right after taking out London's high. So we got our buy side levels and long term sell side levels. No. Oh wow, that's all the way down here. 3 minutes till bell open. So basically, if you're new here, the what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna record the whole trading session. So that'll be from around like 9:15 ish to about 11 the latest. If we find a trade within that time, then we'll trade. If not, then we don't. But basically, the purpose of this stream is to show you how I view the market, what I'm looking for when I'm not trying to go hard, like if market's in good conditions or not. It's basically just so you can see my tendencies and you can pick up on it, take notes, and we just go from there. So all right, dollar is coming down after taking out buy side. Got London lows right here. So if dollar wants to come down, so what I wouldn't mind is if we get bearish dollar, take out these London lows, possibly even the sell side if dollar really wants to get heavy, and we see a bullish move or do the swing for NQ and ES to take out. And that'll allow us to take out buy side. All right, bell's about to open. Let's see what we get. All right, so basically what I'm doing, I mark up the 9:30 open, 8:30 open, and midnight open. Depending on where price trades to, like if we're below the open, where I look at it as the market is in discount, and if we're above it, we're in premium. So if we're below it, my bias would depending on what the situation is would shift to being bullish. So far we're having a drop down. On ES as well. ES is about to take out these lows. All right, That's the lows right there. So right now, how I see this, we're in discount. We have equal highs. YM is also going higher with dollar going lower. So if dollar continues to go lower and we switch over and we start to look bullish, I will try to find an entry for buy side. Not taking this trade. I'm just trying to see what, if I was, what would the risk to reward be.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
All right, this trade doesn't look too good. I want to see this low stay in place if we are bullish. If this low gets taken out, then look like price will be heavy. But everything's a little sloppy right now with the sister pairs. Like we have Dow pushing up higher, NQ still struggling to go higher. ES just looking sloppy. I want to see if we can get above this new day opening gap and stay above it.
Order filled.
All right, at this point, we took out this high, we inverted, we got a super low entry. That will be at break even.
Order filled.
Take a partial right there.
Order filled.
All right, so I'm trading two accounts right now. This account you see is the actual PA account, the funded, and I'm trading my evaluation account more aggressively. This one I'm being conservative, hence why I took partial after clearing out this high. Let's look at what everything else is doing. So this is a dealing range per se. Let me change this real quick. So this is called a dealing range. So when you're trading, your target that you want to see the market hit from the low, if you take a fib here with the quarter levels, um, anything below for the situation, anything below 50%, which is right here and under, is good to enter trades on. Once we get above here, which we're like sitting at equilibrium, that's when trades like if you get an entry above that, trade would be like you're likely to see deeper retracements, slower movements, whatnot. It's just not ideal because you were in that situation at a premium. You're not no longer in discount. So we got a really good entry. Click the partial right here. I want to see this high get taken. The ultimate high is here. That would be my terminus target, my final target. But I'm not demanding that, considering what price is doing. So we have this fair value gap, which I believe is the first. Let's see. This has to move. 930. Yeah, this is the first presented fair value gap. And today is, what's today's date? August 5th, Tuesday. So ideally, I would like to stay above here. I don't want price to come below consequent encroachment of this fair value gap. Let's take a look at all right, so Dow looks like Dow took out buy side just by a Ape did it. Let's see this high. Yeah. I can't eyeball it. I'm not 100% sure if it took it or not because I don't have my numbers up here because this is the chart that I trade on. But let's see if we can make movement higher. What I'll do, we can make this 2. Take out, make this, take out another partial here. All right, it is about to be 9:45. We got news at 10 a.m. And keep in mind, we still have these stacked highs. Dollar slowly making its way down. The dollar still looks bearish. But like I said, like once you pass equilibrium of a dealing range, price tends to get a little slower. But no worries. Worst case scenario for this account would be, we get stopped in profit after taking a partial, so we will still profit on the day. Right, this is the push that I wanted to see.
Order filled. Order filled.
Change this to and that will be it for me. No more messing with this position. I'm gonna take a partial on my other account. So we're in 15 contracts. I'm gonna take out 5. So
Order filled. Order filled.
yeah, on this account, since it's a real account, until I hit until I get a profit over $3,000, I'm pretty aggressive on trying to, because of the trailing drawdown rule with Apex. We do have this breakaway gap right here. Ideally, I don't want to see price come back down, considering where we're at right now. So I can move stop up. I want to see it close above this fair value gap, and I can be slightly aggressive with my stop loss. High impact news in just under, well, over 10 minutes. So we did get the close above this fair value cap, indicating strength. I want to see if we can stay above consequent encroachment. All right, so I'm watching this consequent encroachment wick. So I didn't want to see this right here. I wanted to stay above this.
Stop filled.
All right, and we are out. So let me clear this. Let me check on my other account. 500, 2000, have 10. I'm gonna do 5. All right, so real quick, I'm just gonna turn my screen off so I can switch accounts. Right. All right, yeah. So this is what we're working with on the second account. I'm gonna take this off because it's a little busy on my screen right now. It's a lot going on with these boxes or whatnot. I'm gonna take this off as well. All right, so from where we're at now, I wanted to see this used as a breakaway gap, but price traded back into it. So now I want to see strength, especially with news coming in a little under 7 minutes. I want to stay above this with consequent encroachment and get back above this 1 minute fair value gap and use as the inversion to take out this high.
Order filled. Order filled.
So the reason why I got out right here, only because you know if this account was this is a evaluation account. The goal is to hit $3,000 for $74 above that. I would hold it, but I'm just gonna say close it in. We unlocked our third account, so that's that. Um, on our second account, I'm not gonna show it, but I'm up $800 on that account. I just I can't block this out. I don't want nobody to see my account number or whatnot, but I can show you, or actually we can do this. So you can see this is these two are my real accounts. I haven't touched one of them. This one's up almost 900, a little under 900. We just unlocked our third account, and then we have another evaluation account that I do not have. I haven't touched yet. But going back over here, all right. So this right before news, this is what I wouldn't want to see. I personally wouldn't want to be in here because news, high impact news, could whip up and down. You just never know what can happen. So I'm glad I took out my position right above the target, the $3,000 target, to successfully unlock my third Apex account. Um, yeah, like I said, I wouldn't want to see price come back below to here once we broke above it again. And so this resistance, I mean, yeah, we're adding more liquidity right here because we have equal highs in relation to this high right here. But me, I'm done on the real account. I'm out. I'm out. I'm flat on all positions at this point, and I am satisfied. So $3,000 on Apex account, $800, a little under 900 on the real account, and if anything happens later or for the rest of this week, um, on the funded, I will go super low size considering market conditions until we see heaviness because I want to see the market come down more in continuation from the movement of last week. But if we can take this high at max, I wouldn't want to see price come above let me just come over here. I wouldn't want to see price come above this 1 hour fair value gap. If we get above here, then we can see price hit all-time highs again. That will be my focus if we get above here. But in my opinion, I just want to see this buy side get swept and then a continuation to the downside to take out these equal lows all the way down here that was left on the table. So this is my long-term target. But like I said, we're just reacting to price. We're not predicting too much. We can have our bias and narrative, and if signatures unfold that repeat, then we take action, and that's it. Anything outside of that, not interested in. So we have like about a minute and a half until news drops. We can see what happens. I am out of all trades on all accounts. right. We have a little under 30 seconds till news drops. Let's see what happens. All right, we can take this off. And you see how news just went all the way down. Is why I wanted to take out all my positions, because after seeing price action like get slow right here, you just never know what can happen. And you see it left a whole gap. It didn't even like just go down. It left a gap and came all the way down beyond even like this is a great entry on this move. It came all the way down here within not even a second. So that is why high impact news, depending on what the market condition is, I wouldn't want to be in it. So that's what it is. So from here on out, I will, let me see. I'm going to sign out and switch over to paper trading. So give me a second. And I'll stay on until for another 15, 30 minutes and see what happens. So just give me 1 second. Sign out. Log out. Before I even log out, I can show y'all just the executions. So I didn't get the best entry on my evaluation because I was focused on my real account. So we got in right here. Took a partial. Took another partial once price started to see. I started to see price slow down up here, and that's what secured us the $3,000 for the Apex account. So I will be getting that email for the certificate, and I will have to pay the fee to unlock the account and whatnot. And that would be my third account. Now, just to switch over to the live account, this is where we got the good account. I'm at the good entry on. So this entry was based off this 15-second fair value gap. So we had a 15-second inversion fair value gap. We swept sell side right here. We took out London low, but it's all the way over there. But that's what this line is for. We took out London low, and then once I seen some closes above, I want to see this low stay intact. And considering that we're in previous first fair value gaps, I didn't want to see it come to the lower side, the lower quadrants of that. So that's why I was confident with putting my stop loss at this low. Granted, we were coming in close proximity with it, but you know, part of being disciplined with trading is trusting your process, your model, and even if I was to get stopped out right here, it is what it is. That's my model. I was trying to practice discipline with not closing my trade or getting scared. Yeah, and you know, we took out our first partial. We can go back to the 1 minute. Took out a partial after clearing this high just to secure something. Come to break even. Now, if I didn't get that good of an entry, like how I did on this account, like on my evaluation account, I got in right here. So if that was the case, I only took a partial, and because I wanted to move my stop to break even, so risk was off the table, because I got a good entry all the way down here. So that was the reason why I did that. And then we were just slowly trimming off our position after seeing how weak the market was right here, and considering news was about to drop at 10 a.m. Well, yeah, 10 a.m. So, and then you can see if I would have held my position, not considering the circumstances and what was about to happen, I would have been stopped out and with no profits. So that is the importance of taking partials at logical areas and, you know, having a plan to follow. But yeah, so right now I'm gonna log out of my account. I just want to show y'all the entries and the logic behind it, even though y'all seen it and y'all like we walked through it together. But that's what basically what just happened. So be right back. Log out. Paper trading. All right, now we're on the paper trading account. So, aka fake money. This is what you should be practicing on. So now let's clean up this chart a little bit. So if you see these pink lines, this is on the higher time frame. On a daily chart, this is the volume imbalance. So I wanted to see price stay above the consequent encroachment to take out buy side, but it didn't happen. I haven't been paying attention to what the sister pairs have been doing, so we can take a peek at that. So yeah, dollar. That's what caused a lot of that reaction. Dollar, that whiplash on dollar. YM is looking bearish, so it looked like we tapped that buy side by one tick and then turned bearish. Now everything is looking pretty heavy. So on a practice account, I wouldn't mind trying to find a trade to attack to take this out. Now this may be left on the table for another play, but considering that we have equal highs, it's always like, it's not as high of a chance. Now if we would have took this high and then I start seeing price get weak, I would take this 100%. But considering we left this high, I'm not really that pressed to take it. Let's just take a peek at, yeah, even ES didn't take it, so you know at this point I'll feel comfortable only trading with on paper, like a paper trading account. Now, if we get back up here and we take out buy side, I would switch to my evaluation account, the last one that I'm trying to unlock, and I would go for that one. But Tuesday, first trading day of the week for me, because I didn't trade yesterday, considering it was Monday after a large move down and it was no high impact moves. I didn't trade, so pretty good day to start off the week. Let me know, comment if you learned anything from this. You guys are able to see my thought process before things happen and while things are unfolding and why I do the things that I do before and after the fact. So this is me just trying to build discipline and get back into consistently posting videos. So I hope you guys are learning and taking notes. So when you're taking notes, you're gonna take notes of whatever you want to take notes on. The things I would like make important to me is the decision making and why I'm doing what I'm doing and why I'm waiting for certain things to get in a trade, why I'm waiting for certain things to happen to determine if I'm going to move my stop loss or not, if I'm going to take a partial to like the market conditions, the things that I point out, I would take note of that. But the price doesn't seem too interesting right now. Probably gonna cut it right here. I'm satisfied for my day. Yeah, so considering it's August, yeah, this isn't interesting to me anymore. Like this initial move down, sweeping out buy side. This is what was interesting to me. Sweeping out buy side and getting this reaction. Seeing this reaction after sweeping liquidity. This is what caught my attention. Unfortunately, price couldn't hit our final target, but as you can see, price doesn't have to hit your final target to make anything. We have all these lows right here, partial opportunities. We have old first fair value gaps. We have 830 open. There's a lot of things you can take partials on. So right now we just have price reacting to this new day opening gap. And regardless of what's happening, it's still just this is sloppy. So that's gonna be the end of this session for me. I'm gonna step away. Um, if I see anything, I'll probably make a post about it, but I'm most likely done for the day. I'm satisfied. So I hope you learned something. To all my friends in real life that that's been asking me to get back to it. Um, I appreciate y'all because it motivates me knowing that there's people out here that's really interested and that will watch and take notes and want to learn it. So I hope y'all learn a little something. I know this is advanced because this is like live trading. I'm not really going over like the basics of anything, but you see like the thought process behind everything before it happens. So I will be dropping videos on. Well, I'm gonna have a friend that I'm gonna basically teach from the ground up and record it and try to make a course out of it. Um, Soon I will be opening back up my Discord, so stay tuned for that. But good luck with your trading. I will catch y'all on the next session. All right. I said I was done for the day, but which I am still done for the day. This is my last evaluation account, the one that I haven't really touched yet. So this is the last one I'm gonna go for. I took a scalp from here. We were so heavy. I wasn't paying attention to none of this because I was sitting here trying to look at the video and get ready to post it and whatnot. And I finally looked at it around here. I wanted to get an entry in this new week opening gap, but I was just late to it. Um, Took a scalp here. This move profited about 700. I want to see this most recent high get taken, and anything after that, I wouldn't be interested in. Anyone who was chasing this move or who was in this move got like I'm pretty sure they're trailing their stop loss right here, so I want to attack that. I want to attack that high. I'll take most of my position off here and leave a runner to see if we want to get back into any of this mess, and possibly even up here. Up here is far fetched considering how much we just dropped, but you never know. So that's my plan. I will take out probably 7 contracts here. And then I'll just try to stop loss if we're able to reach this. All right, so basically, while we're here, let's just talk about it so we can give price um time to do whatever it wants to do. So on this scalp, on it when I was selling, we had sell side liquidity over here. It's on a it's on the hourly chart. I don't. I'll just show you real quick. I was targeting this low right here. Okay. So I took partial here. This gray box, dark gray box is a daily fair value gap. So I took another partial here. And then this is a previous first fair value gap. And I closed off my position at the consequent encroachment level of this fair value gap. Um, and then once I see in this, I want to see if we can get above here to make an inversion because dollar is super super heavy right now. So when dollar is bearish, I would like to see indices be bullish in the best case scenario, which it was looking like that, and the sister pairs started to look a little weaker. So took an entry on this inversion fair value gap. Right after we closed above, came back down, boom, took my entry here. And so far we've respected it so far, and we have another fair value gap right here. I will now we can leave this. Sorry, if we can leave this open, I would be confident. Like that just indicates strength, and I'm like we should be snappy getting up to this level at the bare minimum. So now that we're not in this, I don't we can take that off. Um, what we can do, so it's you can see it. All right, looks like we're slowing down right about here. So I want to see bearish PD arrays start to fail. So we have here. Let's see if we can stay above this consequent encroachment, stay in the upper portion of this inversion fair value gap. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 PD arrays. So at this point, I would trail my stop to break even. So we have inversion fair value gap, and a breaker. So we came down, didn't trade above the high yet, came down, traded above the high. We have a breaker, and this is the order block. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I wouldn't want to see price come down. Dollar is super, 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 super heavy right now. Yeah, so all right, so right here, I just want to see how far will of a retracement will take. So let's see where this next minute candle closes. If we can get a close above, if we get close below this fair value gap, the bottom half, I'm not confident in trade. So we will know so in about 20 seconds or so. All right.
Stop filled.
Stop that break even.
Stop filled. Order filled.
I'll give it one more go. So the reason I'm giving it a go because looking at sister pairs weren't as heavy. Dollar's still coming down. I need these fair value gaps to get ran through though. We can get some speed to the upside from here, sweeping out this high. Then super confident we'll reach this target. This is just the market being harder because of everything that's happened today. We just have a major move down after a nice move up. So we get a close above here. Stop was there, break even. Right, you did. I need to see some strength. I want to see some speed pass here. All right, let's see how this candle closes. I want to see big candles. See if we can get this momentum going. Take out this high. So this is where your patience is put to the test because right now with the trailing drawdown, I'm back to 2,500. But if this comes down to break even, it'll look like I'm technically down 1,000 just with the trailing drawdown. And we're not getting the speed that I want. But I will be patient. I want to see if we can get back to this new week opening gap so I can have something to base this position off of. All right, if it's gonna do it, it has to be like now, like right now. The reason for my stop loss placement being here, below consequent encroachment of this value gap. I don't want to see price go below that. Price goes below there, indicates weakness. So if it hits it, it is what it is.
Stop filled.
There we go. Stop and profit. Let's see. So We're currently at 886. So we couldn't get it. Let's see what everything else is doing. Looks like NQ is being the hardest one to trade right now. Or the upside, dollar still looking heavy. It did just slow down. It's 11:17. We're approaching lunch hour, so that's another reason why price could be slowing down. Regardless, nonetheless, nice try. Stopped in profit. Um, Still was able to close out with something. And that's gonna be it for today. I am officially done for the day for 100% across all accounts. So that was me managing this trade, being more aggressive with my stop, considering I have to deal with the trailing drawdown that Apex follows, and with how much movement we've already had for the day. So that's going to be it. I hope you learned something once again, and I will see you tomorrow.